I hope everybody's doing okay. Where are you, FBI? Get off your ass and do your job. I dare you to. They're going to have to one day. Yeah, it might be when I'm dead and gone, but they're going to have to one day. And it's a shame they don't get off their ass and do something before then. But it is what it is. Woo, I hope everybody's doing okay today. I can't complain. Don't do me no good. I did tell Walmart that if that offer could be done today, I would accept it today. What's up, Will, Michelle, and Sean? So the ball's in their court so far as that. Hey, isn't it kind of funny? Man, I mean, and not in a ha-ha way, Frank. Oh, hey, Frankie. I'm talking about in a kind of a twisted way. I now have photos of which has become the first one that swears to God he had nothing to do with it in the beginning, but which is the one that beat on the door outside of the motorhome. How come he's conspired with each and every one of these now? Traveling state to state to state just to meet them and stuff. Got pictures of him in Rochester, New Hampshire with the Longfather. Got pictures of him with Aaron Jones. Got pictures of him with Bryson. You see how the conspiracy's starting to come together? They ain't very bright. Not very bright. Yeah, they have nothing to do with the other state. It's this state alone. That's all she's representing is the Walmarts in Missouri. Right on. And had I known that yesterday, and she called me that yesterday, we probably could have got it done yesterday. They're saying she don't know if the lady's working today or they can get a hold of them today or whatever, but so I guess I'll be staying here till Monday or Tuesday because I'm not leaving Bentonville until they tell me yes or no. And I just as soon hell, if I got to wait till Monday or Tuesday, I might as well just wait and let it go to court. So I'm hoping they call me today and say they can do it. Because she's like, well, how can we? And I'm like, I'm still right here in Bentonville. They did it back in 22. It took them all 45 minutes. You know, to type up, write up whatever they did, bring it to me. I signed it. They handed me a check. I said, so I'm here. It's all doable right here today and now if y'all want to do it. So the ball's in their court. Yeah, they travel around meeting guys. What's up with that? You're absolutely right. Well, I'm glad you're getting the groceries you need for the 4th. I'd like to be in a state where cannabis is legal tomorrow. So I really hope this goes through, you know, with Walmart and everything. That'd be cool. I'll go ahead and leave Bentonville as soon as the deal's done. They'll be happy. I'll be happy. And yeah, real funny. Willie Nelson, what's up? Hey, not quite. Well, I hear you. I hear you. Come on, everybody, sign the petition. Oh, hey, well, here's the thing. Look, there's 15 on it right now. And I guarantee you, maybe one, but only one out of the 15 will actually sign the petition today. Man, I talked to hundreds of people, and I'm lucky if one or two actually sign it. They tell you they're going to, they say they're in it, but they forget, whatever, they don't care, whatever, but man, there's a link in the description, 420gym.com. Go to that link, sign the petition, be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Hell, if 10 of you did it and got 10 friends, that'd be 20 people. Sure, I'm a pothead. You got a problem with that? Well, that could be, Will, because many a time they tried to accuse me of that type stuff, and I tried to tell them, no, I eat it the why. No, I'm not going to Doug's. Woo. No, you can't tear up the paper towels and stuff. Because if I don't hear back from them by close of business, they can't do nothing until Monday or Tuesday. Let's see, Friday's the 4th, Saturday's the 5th, Sunday's the 6th. I mean, it's already going to be the 7th, 8th by Monday. You know, what the hell, I might as well just wait until the 15th or 16th and see if the judge will give me more money. I could end up winning $5,000 just on the one case. I'll leave it up to the good Lord. If things line up and they settle today, it's meant to be. If not, then I'm supposed to wait, you know, and just go to court. Let's do it that way. Oh, thank you, Mr. Sean. Damn, Will. Damn, Will. I'm just going to say damn. You're a funny guy today. You're a very funny guy today. But you know what? I go in tagging the FBI and tagging them in my videos and stuff and ask them when the hell they're going to do something or whatnot. Maybe they won't pay attention. I don't care anymore. They want to be lazy, worthless federal government that don't want to do nothing for people. Let the old get towards it. Fine. Bless them. You know? But I think God's going to touch one of their hearts, and one of them is going to contact me. And we finally going to get this conspiracy taken down. And what needs to happen will happen. Watch. I totally believe it will. Oh, goodness sakes. Whew. And it's also easy to tell people things that don't happen to them daily in my life for 4 or 5 years. You know, I've let things go. I leave things to the good Lord, but now it's time to go and start filing lawsuits against each and every one of them and putting each and every one of them in front of a judge, whether it's just monetarily or if it's criminally. Okay? And that's just it. And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Absolutely should be. I'm not supposed to just bend over and let people kiss my butt. You know, I've tried my best to give them forgiveness. I'm not saying nothing about them. I just laugh at what some others say. But I'd be damned if I just let things ride or let God take it. God is taking care of it. He's the one that kept me from going to jail and got me into the lawsuit, which is going to give me and help me, my puppies and stuff, have money. Okay? That's the whole thing. You don't understand. I am letting God take care of everything. He's the one that's sending me to these courts and bringing things to light. Doing what they do, violence and all this other, and lying on people and stuff. That's what's the wrong. Going and setting the truth and telling the truth is nothing but the right. And who knows? Maybe if I look what happened with Rhonda, that was going down that bad path with them and whatnot. Now she's on the righteous path and all, and come clean. Bryson lied and said he did, but I've got stuff from just 6 weeks ago where he was involved. So, you know, oh, they don't drain me at all. Oh, they might. Oh, I love everyone, and I don't have no hate for none of these guys. I have no hate for none of them. I don't understand why they got the hate for me, because I've never given them any reason in the beginning to hate me. And the one that's doing the most now, the creator of this one group and all, he's the one that started everything in the beginning and has a bunch of people fooled that he's the poor innocent victim. Yeah, all truth's coming to light. And it's coming to light before long. You're just waiting to have the healing fields in court.
Hello there.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful.
Hey, let me introduce myself. I'd love to meet you.
Okay. I'll introduce myself. I'm 420 Jim.
420 Jim.
Yeah, that's my legal name.
Okay. I'm Sam Hoisington. I'm a local reporter here in town.
Oh.
Only independent local news site we have in town. And 420 Jim.
That's my legal name too.
Okay.
I
Cool.
can show you my license.
I'd love to see it actually.
Back in 2019, I asked the judge to take my last name or first name and make it my last.
Okay.
You got to have a first name, so he made it 4.
Okay.
Middle name 20.
Okay.
Last name Jim.
Jim, you got I can already tell you're an interesting man. But hey, I'd love to, it seems like you're trying to get the word out about something here. I'm seeing some Walmart signs and stuff like that. I'd like to write about whatever you've got to say. But I do have to record for my own notes. I don't type fast enough. Is it okay with you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind answering questions or nothing about it.
Okay. Well, first, let's talk about this van, Jim. Or should I call you 420?
You can call me anything you like.
Okay. So we got a lot of Jesus going on. We got a lot of 420 going on. What are these 3 colors here? That looks like a flag. Or is that...
Rastafarian.
Oh, yep.
The Rastafarian colors. And the Jesus thing, look right over here. What's that tell you in the very first chapter of the Bible? Behold, I've given you every herb-bearing seed. He gave it to us as meat. So we're supposed to be eating the cannabis plant, not smoking it. But show me in the Bible where it says don't heat your meat. Now, once you heat your meat, you're going to get high off of it.
Yeah.
And everybody needs a little Jesus. So along my mission, I give them these little figurines.
Let me take a little picture of that.
See right there, everybody needs a little Jesus.
Oh.
Now, if you go and look in the Hebrew Bible, which was wrote before the King James, look up the anointing oil ingredients. You're going to find out that the plant William Randolph Hearst named marijuana, it was called cannabosum and was in the anointing oil.
Okay.
So that's why there's all these crosses and stuff, because he gave us the most beneficial plant on earth that we can't use. Hemp fuel. Where's our hemp gas stations? Hemp plastic, hemp food, hemp wood, hemp everything. Everybody's worried about smoking pot.
Yeah.
Who cares? Alcohol, tobacco, and caffeine, the 3 top drugs in the world, are legal. And that's where Walmart comes in. They have 99% of the Walmarts are great and wonderful, just like the corporation told me back in 2014 when I started this. Because you can imagine, I've been doing this since 2014, And I'd go to a Walmart and other campers could spend the night, but they'd beat on my door, get off our property. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Oh, you're, and they can't do that. That's discrimination.
Okay. And so that's why the trespassing stuff happened.
Oh no, this trespassing is really, really, really a good one there. That actually happened in Wichita, Kansas, back in 23. And I've got a video or a recording the next day of the general manager in the whole area saying, we're sorry that happened. It shouldn't have happened. We take the trespass back. And I said, so I can go to any Walmart in the nation? Yes, sir. Mine, his, anyone. We've lifted that. Well, how come in Springfield, Missouri, a couple of weeks ago, really almost went to jail.
Really?
Yeah, they never took the trespass off like they're supposed to.
Okay.
But so, that's not really the two suits I'm addressing right now.
Okay. And so you said you've been doing this since 2014. What is this?
I travel the United States with a federal petition. Nobody belongs in jail for weed.
Okay.
All of if they're in there just for weed charge. Now, if they had a gun or cocaine or something, leave them in there. All weed charges should be expunged. Everybody's record should go away. It's been nothing but a lie. William Randolph Hearst named it, that's called not fake news like Trump says, it's called yellow journalism. I wish he'd used the correct name, yellow journalism. And if you Google that, William Randolph Hearst is the first one to use fake news, but they don't call it what it is because it would remind people it was all about marijuana, which he said that the filthy Mexicans brought it back, the blacks were smoking it, raping the white women and stuff. Well, who gave it to Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, and the aliens? What do you mean? It's always been here.
Yeah, and so you travel.
I've been to 38 states, crisscrossing for 11 years now.
Would it be fair to say that you have any permanent residence anywhere?
Oh, I live in Arizona.
You live in Arizona?
Yeah,
okay.
I plan on going back to Arizona.
Okay, gotcha. I did notice you had a Tennessee license, though.
Well, that's where the first one burnt. My very first cannabis burnt in 2017. A Vietnam vet donated this one for $1,000, and I registered it. See, I've got foster homes in a couple of different states. So, but my permanent resident is Black Canyon City, Arizona.
Okay.
That's why I'm a Walmart Plus member and had deliveries all the time. That's why I couldn't understand Walmart. I sued them back in 22. Won $2,500 plus court costs, and I come here and got my check from them.
Really?
Yeah. And like I say, 90%, most of Walmart's, they treat me the way I'm supposed to be treated. But you get that one manager or something that just don't like me, and then that's discrimination. My vehicle, me, what are you discriminating against? Just like right now, okay, I had these two lawsuits. Are they using this to keep me out of their stores now? That would be discriminating too. Why am I trespassed from Walmart's?
What are the two lawsuits right now?
They're in Springfield, Missouri. The first one is this sign right here. I thought there's a couple Walmarts there. One you can stay overnight, one you can't. Mm-hmm. I stayed at one overnight. Everything was fine and great and glorious, whatever. Went and did a flea market, come back, stayed. Thought it was the same one, come to find out it wasn't. A real asshole security guard comes out, blah, 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 and I hadn't even been there an hour. And according to him and managers, they give people 4 to 6 hours. But for some reason, he comes out, blah, blah, and he said that Walmart had him come out because I was soliciting. And I told him, I said, whoa, be careful saying soliciting. I don't solicit nobody. Now, it's true, every time I come to Walmart, there is soliciting. Their customers come up and ask me if they can take pictures. They knock on my door. Hey, can we take a picture? Hey, do you have any weed? Hey, well, I'd like to meet you. But I'm a good guy, so I don't go solicit nothing on Walmart. Their customers solicit me.
And I think you've been very clear that you don't sell or...
Well, no, and does this ask for anything?
No.
How am I soliciting?
Okay.
This is to keep people away and trying to keep them away from me like, no, I don't have weed or nothing. There's a petition well, how is this soliciting?
Yeah.
So anyhow, I go in there because the security guard never tells me to leave the property or nothing. And you see me on YouTube, all this on YouTube. I'm like, hey, what do you want me to do? What do you want me? He wouldn't say nothing. He said, you'll find out. So I said, let's go talk to Walmart. I never got stopped or nothing. Talked to one manager. He calls up the head manager, supposedly. And I talked to him, and he says, no, we was told someone And I said, that's not me. And he said, yeah, okay, no problem. And I said, can I spend the night? And he said, no, only Smith trucks and stuff can. And I'm like, well, you know, I just been here 45 minutes. He said, you can be here to dark, no problem. As long as you're out of here by dark. I'm like, okay, cool. Call your security guard and get him, you know, away from me. Oh, I'll call his boss instead. So I go out, you know, and I'm still on the, and next thing you know, within 5 minutes, because I'm getting ready to cook my steak, here's the cops. And they weren't nice. If they had known that they was a trespass against me, but this is the good Lord working, they wanted an excuse to take me to jail. They wouldn't even tell me these people's name or, because see, I thought I was in the right, you know. The cops come, I'm like, look, I just talked to the manager 10 minutes ago. He said I could be here to dark. Get this wannabe out of here. He said, well, they're on the way out. And I'm like, cool. 2 ladies from Asset Protection come out. Not the manager. It said I could be there to dark or nothing. And they said, we run this Walmart. We want them out of here. And they wouldn't give me nobody's names or nothing. Threatening, I mean, if I didn't leave immediately, I was going to jail. So I did, and I went and I filed a lawsuit.
And what is the lawsuit for?
What do you mean?
So they kicked you off.
They say that I was advertising on their property. They slandered me. Discrimination. Why can't I be there? Why can't I shop there?
Gotcha.
Why do you let other people be here 4 to 6 hours? I got a receipt that 45 minutes earlier I was in your store. I know I've got a couple more hours. Why is the manager going to tell you you can be there until dark, and then 10 minutes later the cops are there?
Yeah.
None of that makes no damn sense. But see, I have a couple trolls in different states, and they call these Walmarts and stuff. And they say, hey, there's a guy, da 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 da. And they fall into that trap, and they pull this bullshit. I've never done nothing wrong at a Walmart, period. And we're in negotiations right now about settlement. That may happen today. It's going to court the 16th. But I got a criminal case on the 17th for trespassing.
Okay. And that trespass, that was Springfield? No, that was
Kansas City, Missouri, which I have on. If you go to my YouTube lives, you will hear the general manager down there saying they lifted that, it's gone. And the very next day in my pot suit and everything, I shopped in the same store that I got kicked out of. So what did they do? Set me up for a couple years down the road. They give me a 24-hour pass. What happened?
Yeah.
See, I had no idea. And see, I haven't filed that lawsuit yet. That's why it says I'm looking for a lawyer.
Okay.
Because that one's going to be a big mega suit. Because why are they discriminating against me? I've done nothing wrong to Walmart. When they called and had me trespassed, I was on the phone to Walmart trying to talk to them to end everything. Yeah. And then the second lawsuit was I went back to the very first Walmart that I spent the night. No guards, nobody had no problem with me. Again, that store is great. Come morning, I wake up, I go across the street, I get coffee, I come back, I see a cop and Asset Protection sitting over there like they're getting ready to bust somebody, you know, inside the store or whatever. It just opened. I hadn't talked to a person or nothing. I'm walking over to Walmart to get my groceries, and boom, you've been trespassing Walmart's. And I'm like, no, I haven't. Yeah, you have. Wichita, Kansas. He shows a picture of me and my brother. Why the hell was he searching me, my vehicle or anything? What gave him the right to even do that? Now, if I'd came in that store, if I'd had anything with the security, there's security going on that property and everything. They all know me. I'll hand them one of them little Jesus figurines. What the hell is this guy doing? I tell you what, believe in a stupid call on the phone from trolls that are doing this, and now they not only involve Walmart, they've involved Facebook and stuff, and nobody cares. I'm an old man getting tortured on the internet by a couple people, and they've incited people to hurt me and stuff. When I first came here a week ago and talked to Walmart, he said, that's the main thing, we don't want nobody hurt. Right now I got Walmart employees threatening me, and on social media.
Oh, really?
And they don't talk to me about that.
Yeah, and so you came here about a week ago?
Oh, I've been back and forth.
Okay. Because I saw you and I left for, I think, a week.
Yeah.
Stuff like, so you've been back and forth for a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
And how long do you intend to stay?
Until we get this settled.
Okay.
You know, I've got to stay around between here. I can't travel. I want to be in Florida. I want to be there 3 weeks ago. You know? But they got me in a criminal case that I got to be in Springfield, Missouri on the 17th. Yeah. You don't think I'm going to show up for that? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But I've got the 16th, I got a $5,000 lawsuit against them, small claims. That's all I care about. It's the win. It's the slap in the face to them more than it is anything to me.
Okay.
The court paper says 420 Jim versus Walmart. Yeah. That's why I came here last time and collected. And they know damn well that they did me wrong this time.
So the other lawsuits have been small claims court stuff.
Yeah, everything I've done small claims.
Okay.
And I'd like to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why make lawyers richer and stuff? It's not. I'm not trying to make money or nothing. Walmart got suckered in by some trolls calling. And you continue to do that at other stores and to other people. Why don't they open an investigation into why their asset protection guy, who called him, how did they get involved in this in the beginning? Go back to the beginning. Why are they being sued? Do they care? I want them. Main thing I want Walmart to do is open an investigation. Why did they get drug into a conspiracy to take this mission down? And that's exactly what it is. There's a couple of guys, one in Rochester, New Hampshire, named Steve Sprague. Another one is Scott Winslow Albert, Indianapolis, Indiana. And it's all over, you know. I mean, they're proud about it and all. And that's why I made the elder abuse petition. And guess what? He's even on the elder abuse petition. One of the ones that's actually doing it to me. You know what they did for a joke on a week before Christmas? Not to, you know, my mom was murdered back in the late 80s, Christmas Day. No big deal, but a week before that anniversary, they sent me a pack of cremated remains through the mail. How in the hell do we let the U.S. mail send stuff like that as a joke?
Yeah.
That's why I'm headed to Washington, D.C. too, because when a bill wrote, and I got to talk to my Arizona senators there about people sending fake shit. That's no feces should be sent through the mail unless it's lab done, like the colon thing. Fake dog shit and stuff. Come on, we got UPS and all that to do that for. Yeah. Why in the hell are we letting the U.S. mail get involved with, you know, my mail delivered the package to me because she didn't want me to have a heart attack. She said, this has to be a cruel, we don't do remains like this. And as soon as I seen it, I knew what it was, and sure enough. But that's the type of people I have. They got one lady in Topeka, Kansas. She actually bumped me with her car. Now she's one of the best friends that I've got, and have come to light that everything they told her was a lie. But she could have killed me that day.
Yeah.
And them telling people and putting all this on the internet could kill me. And now they got Walmart involved with it. And I got Walmart employees, or they say they're Walmart employees. So why don't they come look at some of my social media and whatnot and let me show them what's going on?
Yeah, and what are your social media handles?
Well, I used to have Facebook, but all of a sudden, I've been permanently banned from Facebook. So I'm going to be putting a lot of stuff about Mark Zuckerberg and stuff here. These same people, I can prove and show you, they've used my photo, my name and stuff. They black out a shirt and put out their voice up. Me and dozens of my friends have reported them as fake. And you know what we all get back? Don't violate community standards. I haven't violated their community standards, just like I haven't done nothing to Walmart. And yet my second job now has been permanently banned. No appeals, no nothing.
Yeah. So are you on anything else?
I'm on YouTube.
YouTube. If I just type 420 Jim, do you think?
Yeah, I think it's 420 Jim 2 or whatever. Matter of fact, I'm on it. Let me see if I can. Whew. I don't know. I 420 Jim 2. Oh, scan the QR. It says Facebook over there. Or take a picture of the one that says they're backwards on this side.
Okay.
The one that says YouTube is Facebook. Nope. You want to scan the one that says yeah. Walmart did make me an offer. I didn't understand the full offer yesterday and whatnot. I called her back today and said, if y'all can do it today, we will. You know,
an offer for
of settlement for the 2 cases in Springfield.
Okay.
As long as those go away and I'm not arrested for that trespass thing, they take care of them things over here, I'm happy.
That's all you want.
Yeah,
you just want to be able to.
They offered me $2,500 and to be able to come back to Walmart, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
You know, that's half of what I offered them to settle them for. I offered $5,000. But like I say, it's not about the money. And she's well, blah blah, and the lady may accept it today or not. If not, I'll be here until. See, I think if they wait until Monday or Tuesday, I'm just going to go ahead and stay here until Thursday, and then go to Springfield and be ready to go to court and throw the dice for the $5,000, because I'm hoping the judge will see what they did the first time and now they see all this back and forth and what I'm going through now, and go ahead and say, yeah, it's worth $5,000.
Okay. And then after that, somewhere else?
I'm still headed on my mission. I mean, this is all in mission. I'm headed to Florida and then DC.
Okay. Okay. And, you know, I feel like there might be people that drive by and they're on the side of the people that want to kick you out of Walmart for being a little too attention-getting and stuff like that. But
we're all entitled to our own opinion and stuff, but I wouldn't hate on nobody.
yeah.
Why you going to be on my social media? Tell me you're going to be a troll and you're going to hate on stuff. I love everyone. They can love to hate me or whatever. Astoria and Graham, Texas. One of their city council members. I didn't know nothing about this. Was last year. I got kicked out of a campground. I'd paid up, blah, blah, blah. I ended up winning some money in it and whatever, but still never changed the fact. I went up on Town Square. And that night I went and parked at the Walmart, all places, and a guy come by and he had 3 crosses in the back of his truck. And I'm doing a live. I'm like, hey, let's check this guy out, whatnot. And he's like, I come talk to you. And I'm really cool, you know. He said, you changed the guy's mind. Sorry about that. I don't know how long ago we got disconnected, but couldn't have been too long. I see one of you still there.
Were you doing a live stream there?
Yeah, I do one at noon and at 7. The good Lord had me start doing that. I hadn't done YouTube. The whole 10 years I've been, I had to do YouTube. I had one, but I just didn't care for it much. And a couple of months ago, Mark decided he wouldn't save our videos if you went live. And so I started doing them on YouTube. I've got close to 800, subscribers already, which for me, that's pretty good within, 2 months' time.
Yeah.
And I haven't been out on the road. Like, I'm stuck between here and Springfield, Missouri for a couple of months now, And if I have to wait and get the judgment, I'm going to come back here and sit right here until they pay the judgment. If they want to make me wait 30 days like they did the Georgia one, and then tell me I have to come back, I will just not leave. I can't afford to bounce around and do things. This is all done from my little retirement and letting people tag the motorhome, whether they donate a penny, nickel, dime, dollar, whatever.
Yeah.
And,
so people drop by, they can tag something.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I don't think I have any more questions for you. I hope things resolve the way you're looking for them to.
They're going to resolve, but it's just whether I'll be able to go somewhere else and enjoy my 4th where there's cannabis and stuff, or if I have to find out where the fireworks are here and join the big celebration there,
Yeah. Well, I can tell you those are going to be at Orchards Park.
Orchards Park.
It's well, you'll find it if you type it in or anything like that. But that's our city fireworks show kind of thing.
Cool.
And I see a little puppy. Hi there. Hi, doggy.
Oh, that's Mama.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And so, you have any trouble with the Bentonville police while you've been here? They just...
The very first time I come here in 22, I did.
Yeah.
But everything got worked out. It was just kind of misunderstanding, whatever.
Yeah.
Other than that, no. The Bentonville police, everybody, even Walmart has been good to me. Why they won't come out and finish talking to me, they just talk to that lawyer and whatnot. Come talk to me about not settling this, that, and the other, about what we can do about this not happening at the next Walmart.
Yeah. How
you can retain your employees. Because, see, they could help stop a conspiracy and take down this whole ring by turning this over to the government or something. Who called Walmart that day? What phone number? Where from? I bet you it's from like Rochester, New Hampshire. It's a talk to text maybe, which why are they listening to them numbers anyway? But if it's a legit number, which I think they're stupid enough to use, because they always saying how they're going to call the Walmart, this, that, and the other. They always, and hell, they had the animal, they've had the police do welfare checks. I mean, this is nothing new to them. But now they've been, and I was hoping by them involving Walmart, maybe the feds will finally do their job. Where 2 or more conspire to do something. It's called conspiracy. They don't even have to do it. Well, I can prove 5-year conspiracy that's getting bigger and bigger and worse to harm me and to take this mission down. Why won't nobody do nothing? Is it because my name's 420 Jim?
Yeah, and how did you spell that again? Was it 4/20 or?
FOUR is my first name.
Okay.
TWENTY is my middle, and JIM is the last.
Okay, 420 Jim.
Yep.
Gotcha. Well, again, my name is Sam. It was nice to meet you.
Hey, pleasure was all mine, Sam.
And, Have a good day.
You too now. Sorry about that. It probably got too hot outside. I didn't think of that in the sun and all. I don't know how much of the YouTube we lost. I didn't plan on being out there all that time with that interview anyway. Woo! I can barely see the phone. Oh, it's because it's hot. Here, let me take this case off. Take that case off and see if we can get it to cool down in a second. Woo! Move, puppy pup. I bet trolls had fun putting all kinds of stupid shit was away, huh? I don't care. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I can hardly see these. Oh, look, those stupids there and tell me not to come to the store. And then he's a manager. Let me make sure I make a screenshot of that one. Because Walmart's going to be with a meeting with me here about settlement. Gotta have that one. Got to have that one. And we'll find out if he's a manager or not. You're not even a nice human. Yeah, more stupid trolls. That's a news, one of the only independent local news things here in Bentonville. What a shame if he does the story. Wouldn't that be a shame? Hey, I don't blame you, Will. I don't blame you. You've never done nothing to them, and then the shit that they said and do. Yep, absolutely. But see, Michelle and them don't see that. They don't know. Yeah, that's a good question, Will. What kind of sickos spend, I mean, thousands of hours. Thousands of hours. I'm sorry when the phone went out, guys. I think it just got too hot. I'm sorry, I had no control about that. But now it's getting cooled down. I'm starting to, the screen's just now getting a little bit brighter. Michael, not much is cracking. More people, same stupid people being stupid. Other than that, not a whole lot. We're in a hold pattern to see if Walmart is going to honor their deal today or not. If they honor it today, it's a done deal. If they don't, well, I don't know. I'll have to wait till Monday or Tuesday. If I wait that long after the 4th and everything, I think I want to roll the dice and go for $5,000. Because I know they can do it. I know they can do it today. You know? All it takes is a half hour of the lawyer's time, and then she gets faxed over the papers to anybody here at corporate, you know, in their department, like that guy that brought me the check last time. That was all done within an hour. So it's not like it can't be done. We know it can be done. The question is, do they accept and will it be done? Well, Michelle, they actually quit talking about you and everything. If you knew or seen all the shit they send to me, it would eat at you. Don't think for a second they don't send me shit about you. Don't think that for a second. Just like they do Rhonda. Yeah. But you're the bigger person, and see, that's why I don't send it to you. You know, that's what they want. That's what they want. And I won't give them that pleasure. All I want, my day in court, because this has got to be illegal. Every bit of it's got to be illegal. Oh, I hear you. I'm not saying you're worried about nothing, Michelle. I'm just saying they want me to send them to you, and I'm not going to do it. You know, why support their stupidity? I don't send none of the stuff, really. Every once in a while, I'll send a friend something they send, you know, see what they think of it, how funny it is, you know. And if they decide to say something or think it's funny or you know, cool. But no, I'm not going to pass on their stupid shit, trying to upset people or he said, she, none of that crap. You should know me better than that. Now, years back, 2-3 years back, oh, I used to do that, you know. I'd tell y'all everything they said. I'd do the screenshot, show y'all on. Yeah, see, I don't do that. That shit was a long time ago. And that's what's wrong and why they're trying so hard. They're trying to bring the old Jim out, which they never will. But thankfully, they've involved some of the wrong people now, I think. We'll see. And the guy calls himself a manager, and I better not come to his Walmart. I'd love him to tell Walmart that. He'd be one of the ones I sued in a heartbeat again. In a heartbeat. If the corporation says I can come back to their Walmarts, and if the corporation wants to settle something with me and whatnot, it's none of his damn business whatsoever. And hopefully Walmart would see that and see, wow, we don't need people like that being managers at our store. That's the type of managers that gets their store sued. That smell. Oh, small. Oh, I hear you. I hear you, Michelle. Oh, yeah. And he's an ordained preacher, one of them. World Life. 2 thumbs up on that one. 2 thumbs up on that one. Probably one that got fired from Walmart. He definitely has a problem against Walmart, because if Walmart is trying to settle with me so I don't take him to court and get more money, that would mean I'm in the right, right? Now, Walmart was telling me, you know, hey, prove we don't owe you a lot, we're going to beat you and whatever. Well, you see what I'm saying? But for them to make an offer, is that not admitting defeat? It is in my book. But heck, if the money ain't here, I bet you come Monday, I probably will just say, no, I'm not interested. You know, because I plan on staying here until Wednesday or Thursday. And then I'm going to go do a flea market for the weekend. And then I'll go to Springfield Monday or Tuesday. Whenever it is, the day before court. And then I'll go to court. I think court's Wednesday and Thursday. It's the 16th and 17th, whenever those are. What, Einstein? What, Einstein? What, buddy? Thank you for kisses. Thank you for the kisses. Can you shake? Can you shake? Can you shake? Good boy. That's a shake. Betty, can you shake? Come on, Betty. Shake. Good girl. That's a shake. Yeah, you both are so good. Yes, y'all are. Yes, y'all are. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Well, thankfully the phone cooled down again. It's bright enough I can see it. I had to take it out of its plastic case, though. These are what makes a lot of phones heat up. They can't. That's why they had the metal cases, so the heat will dissipate. But we put these damn things on it, and it can't dissipate. Ain't that right, Betty? Ain't that right, huh? It's a hot one. I may go out there and fire up the generator. I may just go up, or not fire up the generator, I may go over there and turn on the AC. Huh, what do you think? Should I go turn on the AC for the afternoon? Huh? I think when I end this video, I'll take the time to put the curtains and stuff up and close off the windows and run the AC this afternoon. I'll be damned. I don't know if I'd want to sleep on it anyway. All that radiation coming through the pillow. Because your phone does transmit, not all the time, but every so many minutes, your phone sends a signal in and out. It does. You don't know it, but it does. Set them next to a set of computer speakers, and just out of the blue, the speakers make weird noises for a few seconds while your phone's transmitting. It don't light up, turn on, or nothing. But oh yeah. That's why they made it where you can't take the batteries out of the phones. Everybody was taking the battery out, and they couldn't follow us and listen to everything and whatnot. Don't you think it's kind of funny that all manufacturers at the same time made it to where you could not get your battery out of your phone? Kind of weird, huh? Or shall we say planned that way? Well, I wonder what it's going to take to go out here and rig my generator to stay at one speed there. I don't want it to keep going wah, 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 wah. That can't be good for it. I'd really like to know if this deal's going through or not, because if it goes through, I wouldn't have to worry about it. I could buy another generator if this one screws up while I'm waiting for them to fix it. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? But I don't want to screw up while I'm waiting to find out. Because now I have fans and everything, and if it screws up, I won't have that. But as every hour after lunch goes by, I think there's less and less chance of them making the deal with me today, though. Because if it ain't done by 4 o'clock, they're not going to do it. They wouldn't have time for someone to come down, let me sign the paper, get the check, go to the bank and that stuff. So I figure we have hope until 4 o'clock. So I think she's going to call me and say, well, we can do it Monday, blah, blah. And If I feel the way I do now, Monday I'm going to say nope. Because I left it up that, if I'm supposed to settle for this, this will come through today. If I'm not, it won't. So, we'll see. Hell, she called me during one of my, about this time last time I was talking on one of my lives last week. And she happened to call me. So, hopefully she's in court, busy, but this gets done. We'll see. Well, shucks. Anybody got anyone else got anything they'd like to add in before I take off? Say, I think I might try and see if I can get the generator to run the AC this afternoon. Cool it down in here a little bit. What do you think, Einstein? Would you like that? For those that aren't following, please subscribe to the channel. It don't cost nothing. I do these lives at noon and at 7 p.m. I'm a cannabis advocate traveling the United States. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. I hear you, Will. But, heck, it's been a good hour. And, I kind of want to go put curtains up, close the windows, turn on the AC. You know? Let things cool off a little bit. Man, it was hot almost all night last night. Not hot as in, it wasn't quite as hot as it is right now. But it was, when I'm too, warm, I can't sleep. It was almost to where I couldn't sleep last night. The fan was just blowing warm air, type deal. That sucks. I almost fired up the AC last night. Well, heck, now if somebody from Walmart would walk up just like that reporter did and have some news for me, that'd be good. That'd be all right. Hotter than the devil's breath. There you go, Frankie. The bandwagon. I think he needs to get a photo with him beside Scott Winslow Albert. But I personally don't think Scott Winslow Albert's got the nuts to go see Will. But that's just my personal opinion. Oh, Frankie, I'm just pointing out the conspiracy that ties Scott Winslow Albert to everyone else, if nothing else. You know, why is there a photo of him with the Con Father? Remember that one? Why is there a photo of him with Bryson, the other troll? Remember? And then now this one with Aaron Jones. So why is Scott Winslow Albert traveling the United States, like Rochester, whatever? I think Bryson traveled to him though for the Indiana one. But it's kind of sick. These guys all trapped, you know, all the hours. I mean, Will's got a point. The thousands of hours that they waste thinking of me and harassing this, that, and the other. Man, they're obsessed with guys for some reason or something. I swear to God that they miss whatever they got in prison or whatever. Evidently, they don't like their mates and stuff. Otherwise, they wouldn't have time to do this shit. Oh, it's beyond weird, Will. It's creepier than shit. It's beyond stalking. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, you know. Weird shit, man. I couldn't fart that they wouldn't get on a page and discuss it. Whether it smelt or how bad it smelt or how loud it was or what. I couldn't fart without them discussing it amongst themselves, I bet you. I bet money on that. No. But that depends. I know a lot of women that ain't in prison that are lesbians. No, I'm not nowhere near about that. I'm gonna let the judge tell him that. Say you got me messed up. They buy him on the purse. The sick thing is, they probably would. Oh shit. Yeah, that, Frankie, that sounds exactly what like Woody LePage would say. You sound just like Woody LePage with that one. He claims to be the greatest surveillance guy there was. How he could hack into my camera system, this, that, and the other, and then I'm like, really, dumbass, it's hardwired. Who called you Scott? They'd fight over it. No, they'd outbid each other. Well, that's what you meant by fight over it, I understand. Yeah, it might go for good money. Oh, I didn't mean to call you Scott. You know better than that. You took it out of text. I have to play that back where I called you Scott. How did I call you Scott? Please explain. I cussed Frankie out calling him that? What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but that is something that I meant from how he thinks he's the top shit of security surveillance. See how someone can take anything out of text? See how anybody can take something out of text? Right on. You are too cool. I'm glad I have friends like y'all. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh. But I am about to get out of here. No lie, I want the phone to ring. I'd like to find out yes or no, so I can plan out what I'm doing tonight, tomorrow, and whatever. No, I use my airbrush. Let Walmart pay me today. I'm going to go straight to Walmart. I'll buy me one there. I don't do that, Will, so how could they be watching me do that? Come on now. Yeah. You know, he damn sure won't post where that store is or nothing. Yeah. Call him out on that one. Post the store address, the store hours, especially the days you're working. I guarantee you I'd go there. You know damn well I'd go there. Yeah, I'm not worried about The dinner on the 4th and all that. I'll have my dinner on the 5th when my food stamp comes in. Then I don't have to spend my cash. I'll buy me a 5th of July steak. Now, if I could go to Walmart, that'd be a different story. My Allwell card I could use. It's got $150 on it, but I can't use it. Well, I could have them deliver. I just thought of that. Maybe I'll have something delivered tomorrow. But I figured if they was going to do it, they would have called me by now. She's just going to call me if she does and tell me that the lady done left and 4th of July, blah, 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 Monday. And I'll tell her to call me back on Monday, but I don't know. I don't think so. Because I'm kind of leaving this all at the fate. What you doing, huh? What you doing? What are you doing? Kick her butt in the first one, and after court tell them if they settle for half of the second one, and give me the first one and half of the second one that day or within 20, I'll settle. You know, instead of having to wait a couple more weeks to go on the 31st and then having to wait the 30 days. Yeah. Well, my friends, I'm going to get on out of here. I'll let y'all know, of course. I'll be back at 7 o'clock. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Man, I hope not. I hate to even think of that, Will. Yeah, you're talking about some creepy shit now that sounds just like them, so, yeah, no. Seem like you know him all too well there, Will. Oh, Jesus. Well, folks, let me get out of here. I'll catch you at 7 p.m. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Remember, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you, I love you, and Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful afternoon. We'll see you later. Reality, yes.